So you want a gold pan and you don't know where to start. There might actually be some gold over there. Oh, you guys see that? There's quartz. And where there's quartz, there's gold. Look at that. Oh yeah. What's going on, guys? It's ProTaz with ProTaz Adventures. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button so that you can join me on future adventures. Let's get in the video. This is a very different creature. You gotta approach it very, very slowly. And all you gotta do is grab it. Got it. And that is how you catch a Powerade. In today's video, we're gonna teach you how to gold pan for beginners. Like me, a beginner that started, I didn't know anything, and then I just kind of knew stuff magically. What you gotta do to gold pan really is A, have motivation, B, buy some tools, and C, just get out there and have a good time. It's not about, I gotta find a massive rock today. It's about taking the time, getting motivated, and having some tools to come out here and prospect. A lot of people watching, even for myself, when I was watching these videos, I'm like, dude, I'll never find gold. Like, I'm just gonna waste my time. And that's kind of like, you're just playing a joke in your head, basically saying that you can't do it, but you gotta find that motivation and do it. I'm hoping with the videos I post on a regular basis will motivate all you guys out there that are beginning to come out and just pan. It's like, it's gonna take a while to find gold, and it's gonna be frustrating, or you're gonna be really successful and find gold on the first day and be really pumped and wanna do this all the time. So it's like a hit or miss with this stuff, but if you do your research, you too will be successful. I promise you guys that if you just put in the work, you could also get there. There's a nice little creek bed here. I'm gonna show you guys. I might even come here and pan later. The camera doesn't do it justice, but that spot right there is like 3 feet deep. This is like a natural sluice here. The water's running off, and this creek kind of turns here. Can't really see it that well on the video, but it turns here, and that's kind of a runoff. So I wouldn't mind panning in those rocks there, moving some of those over and panning underneath those big boulders. There might actually be some gold over there. Say you got your gold pan and your shovel and you want to come out to gold pan just for fun with your kids or whatever, and you really don't have an idea where to go. The areas that I like to pan for are the curved areas of the river, where the river turns and it washes out. That entire washout section, I like to do a bunch of pans to see if I can find some of the pay dirt. So like this creek here, it's straight over there, but then it curves here. So I would try this curved spot, and I would try the more rockier underneath the rocks there. I'd try that for sure. And anywhere a river curves, really, that's like the spot you want to hit. A flat, straight part of the river probably won't have any gold. The creek, I think, turns here. So I'm gonna make my way through all these rocks and try to get to the other side of that creek there. I've decided to bushwhack a little bit to get to this nice little spot here where I could walk the river a little more. Very unstable branches. Whoa. This creek right here, it goes here and then it turns here. So I want to gold pan this side here, the right side, and see if there's some gold here. I'm at a point where the creek turns and then there's a washout spot. I'm gonna pan right there and we're gonna see what we can find. All right, so I'm gonna pan for gold right in this area here. I'm gonna do a couple pans to see where on this side I could potentially hit gold. You guys, the beginners that are watching, this is literally all you guys need to do this. I'll explain this in a second. A beginner like me, I didn't know anything. I wanted to start gold panning, so I started thinking, okay, what do I need? I went on Amazon and I'm like looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, do I need all of this stuff? So where you start is, you obviously need a dish. This is a gold pan, and they have different sizes of this pan. I got a 14, and then I bought, later on, I bought a 10-inch for at home and Little Creek stuff. So what you guys want to start with is a gold pan and a shovel. But me, I don't even start with the shovel. I got my grandma's shovel, and I've been using that until I upgraded to this plastic one. So if you guys have a shovel at home, just bring that. 14 bucks on Amazon and you guys can start gold panning. Isn't that crazy? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some material and I'll pan it, and then we'll show you if there's some gold in it. There's also a lot of moss on these rocks. Moss is very good. I've already learned that as a beginner. So you're gonna get in the river here and you're just gonna start scooping material into your pan. A lot of good places to look for gold is behind rocks, in between rocks, under big rocks and boulders. A lot of the gold gets trapped underneath when it's passing through. So that helped me, and I was actually able to find a lot of gold behind a rock, kind of in a crevice of a rock. So things to look out for when you're out there gold panning. All right, once you guys have your pan, you simply want to pan it. So what I like to do is wash away the excess rocks. You'll feel them. Gold's not going to stick to these big rocks. It's going to fall to the bottom of the pan as fast as possible. So you're really good just throwing away the big rocks. And what I like to do is just swirl, 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 and then just get rid of the rocks that are too big. Later on, when you get better, you can buy yourself a classifier, and that's going to separate materials all the way down to the thinnest stuff so you can be faster at panning. But in today's video, we're beginners. I am still a beginner, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Once you've got that all kind of classified, you just kind of want to shake your pan, and don't be afraid of, like, oh my gosh, there's rocks falling out, I'm gonna lose all my gold. Gold actually it has some leeway, so you can shake your pan and go crazy. Chances are you're not gonna lose the gold. It's probably already at the bottom. So I give it a good rummaging, and then I put it back in the water. I'll give it a little more, and then I'll kind of screw everything to the front, and I'll take off the first layer at a time. I'll continue doing this until I have a little bit of black sand and some material, and then I'll look through it. With gold panning, you don't want to rush and just take all the material out of the pan, because you could do that. You want to slowly let the water take off each layer at a time, and with each layer you're spinning it, the gold is getting down to the bottom, and then you take off another layer, and then at the end you'll have less material and you'll see some gold if there is some. So what I'm doing is I'm switching the water back and forth, and it's taking away the material from the black sand so I can expose the gold and potentially look for gold. I'm seeing like micro specks of gold here. It's not enough to count, but there's black sand in here, so I'm going to continue panning upstream and see if we can hit that gold. I'm going to try this spot here to see if we can find that gold. Some of these rocks are really stuck, so good luck actually getting them. In crevices like that where you lift a rock, you want to grab that stuff. Oh yeah. It even feels like it's gold rich. Don't be afraid to grab some moss too. Moss is actually really good for finding gold. It traps gold like crazy, and I've seen it myself, and I've panned it, and I've actually found gold in moss. So it's kind of crazy, but it's a real thing. So we have found one piece of gold. Yeah. All right. One piece. With one piece more than I had yesterday. Check this out. In the black sand, like I like to say it, in the black sand. I'll take you guys off here. In the black sand. Nice little piece of gold. So, somewhere here in between the rocks is the gold line. Somebody out there that's a professional is getting 50 pieces a day. But if you even get one, it's motivation to keep doing this. I just want to show you guys how small these pieces are so nobody at home is thinking I'm finding absolute boulders. That's my thumb and that's the piece. Look at that. Oh yeah. So another place I want to pan for gold is underneath this rock. A lot of this washout came in, hugged these rocks potentially, and buried the gold under here. Again, I'm seeing the micro dusting of gold, but no flakes. So I was digging approximately here somewhere. So I'm gonna move some rocks and dig in that region, see if there's any more gold pieces. Oh, you guys see that? There's quartz. And where there's quartz, there's gold. We got 2 pieces of gold. Yes! One of them is really small, but the other piece is pretty good size. Show you guys in a second here. That's the first piece of gold right there. And that's the second piece of gold right there. I'm super pumped that this video turned out pretty good, that I'm able to find some gold for you guys and, you know, show some beginner tips. I'm a big beginner myself. And so if I can motivate some of you guys to come out and do this, all the power to you, man. My style of content is, I know I'm a beginner and I know that some areas are not always gonna have gold, and that's okay. That's how gold prospecting goes. But I hope I can motivate people to come out and do this for fun. So I'm walking through the trail here and I see some like metal parts kind of scattered everywhere here. I think I just found an old time classic car here that's been here probably for 50 to 100 years, if not more. Holy, let me show you guys. So here is the car. It's kind of scattered. That appears to be some kind of windshield thing. I believe this is where the engine was. That's kind of like the side skirt bumper where the tire is. This is the front end here. I don't know. There's more parts of the car over there. It looks like it might have fallen off this cliff. There's more stuff here and here. Yeah, this looks like a door right here. Yep, it's a door handle. Man, that's crazy. It's an old truck. Oh, there's more right there. It must have taken out a tree. Wow, that's crazy. I don't want to come too close because there's sharp edges and stuff and it's rusty, but this is a bed of a car or a truck or something. It looks like an F-150 from back in the day. But if somebody can prove me wrong, tell me what it is. I would seriously like to know what kind of car this is. Here's the door. Anybody know what kind of door this is? Let me zoom out for you guys so you can see. It looks like a late F-150 truck, but it could be something else. Wow, that's awesome. Not awesome for the guy that fell, but Awesome to see old vintage stuff in the forest. Kind of crazy to see just like a car completely rusted out. An old car from like who knows when. I'm just guesstimating, really. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today was a quick little video to show you guys how to prospect for beginners like me, how to find gold, how to look out for places to find gold, all that fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and all the people that subscribe every single day and continue to come back and watch my videos. Man, you guys are awesome. Well, maybe I'll get into gemstones. Maybe I'll be the next Tony Beats. You never know, right? The horizon is endless, and whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. If you guys are new and you love this video, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.